Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. There we go. Good afternoon. I've been busy today. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing here. I was nearly unsubscribing to people. That's not what I wanted. Right, let me get the chat up. I hope you are doing good. Brand new week. This week's going to be good for us all. I can sense it. All of us, it's going to be good for. I've got high hopes. I've got that thing in my hair today because I done a video this morning for Keely. There we go, the sound down. Yeah, you'd think I'd know to put the sound down before I start, but there you are. Milan, I hope I'm saying your name right. Hello. Mila, hello. Good afternoon. Lucy, good afternoon. Sally, good afternoon, Sally. Thank you very much, Mila. Sonia, good afternoon. There's my lovely Phoenix. Good afternoon, Phoenix. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm just back from the chemist. It's an ongoing thing. My son has been trying to get a prescription now for 2 weeks. HP, good afternoon. Yes, I'm sending positive vibes to everybody for this week. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be good. There's my lovely I did day off yesterday. It was actually quite nice yesterday. The sun was out, so I had my chair out, so I sat out there most of the day. It was just beautiful. Good afternoon, Vera. He's still not, Lucy, he's still not got his medicine. Yes. This is about the 4th or 5th time that I've drove down there to, YouTube's crazy. It does that. It does. I mean, they're my cousin. I always thought that my cousin was a moderator, and she was. I says to her on Saturday about kicking someone out or something, and she went, "I'm not a mod," and I was like, "Well, Good afternoon, lovely Margaret and Sky. Good afternoon to you. So I don't. YouTube plays games with us. I think YouTube just likes to play with us. So on Friday, I went down to the chemist's with my son. His medication wasn't there, and it's omeprazole. It's for his acid in his stomach. Everybody put a little hashtag for beautiful M. Thank you for being a Bronzeberry M. So then they said Saturday morning. So I went down Saturday morning. Still no prescription. They said try in Monday afternoon. So we went down there. Still no prescription. So the chemist actually phoned the doctor. So now I've got to go back down at 4 o'clock. It's costing me a fortune in petrol, this. I don't mind as long as my son gets his... I mean, you could be dying. You could be in your house dying. And we've waited 2 weeks or something for this prescription. It better be the best omeprazole ever. Oh. Yes, I hope that you're feeling good. I'm sending out loving vibes to I don't know how people can be. There's my lovely Elena. Good afternoon, Elena. How can people be nasty to all of you? These are all beautiful people. Let me get my iron brew without flavouring, I may add. I was good up the swimming today. I behaved myself. Oh. So I went up my swimming, and it was the boy that was there. He's like the manager of it, and I usually have a joke and a laugh with him. So I went into the swimming, and it's me and the regular people, right? Like people older than me usually, because I'm in with the old folk. That's me. So we goes in, and the young boy goes, "Good morning, troops," to us, right? So we'll traipse in. I'm first in the queue, and he says, "How are you?" I says, I'm good. So you swipe your card. So I swipe my card, and I says to him, "Is it all right if I have a shower today?" And he said, "No." And you know, I've got the mask on and I was laughing. He says, of course it's okay if you have a shower. He says, just make sure you're out within the hour. So I says to him, I must apologise again. I says for thinking that it was an hour in the pool. So he just laughed at me. But I feel good now. I feel a lot better because I was worried about that all weekend. That maybe they were thinking, see her, but she breaking the rules at her age. Who does she think she owns a swimming baths? So it was good, but I only done 60 lengths. So that's fine. I'm happy with that. Doing my 60 lengths, and then I come out and I had a nice shower because I like to have a nice shower. Yeah, I've got all the stuff. I've got the crackling body lotion and everything now. Good afternoon, lovely Rebecca. Rebecca, your sister has got the most amazing voice. So is beautiful Em. In fact, you've all got a wonderful voice, but Rebecca's sister was playing a wee guitar yesterday and singing a song. It was lovely. Thank you for sharing that with me, Rebecca. I had a big smile watching it. Yes. Do you know something? I think seeing the ASMR community especially, we meet a lot of people that... oh, it's a ukulele. Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm daft, Rebecca. Forgive me. She's fantastic on it. I think a lot of people in the ASMR community, we've all got some sort of like depression or anxiety or something like that. So we're never ever alone, especially with me. You're never alone with me. I'm always here for you, no matter what. HP. I was being naughty. I was floating in my back and everything like that. Everybody else was out the pool last week and I'm lying there with the whole pool to myself thinking, why am I the only one in the pool just floating away? I must have been getting right on that girl's nerves, to be honest. Just floating like that. My time was well up. My time was up and I'm just floating away like a majestic jellyfish. Floating like that. You couldn't even call me a mermaid. I was a jellyfish like that, floating. That's what I was doing last week. I was good to. I was in and out. I was in fast and out fast. So 60 lengths is fine. I'm just happy that I'm up my swimming. But there you go. My age and breaking the rules. I was telling the girls in the changing room. I said to them. I don't think it is true. I don't think it is true because little babies and stuff like that going to pool, you never see like a blue line or anything. Elena, I was badass. I felt rockstar. I was saying to the girls in the changing room, I said they had to come in and get me. They had to come in and get me out the pool. There you go. They were going, what? They couldn't believe it. I was like, it's true. That's what happened. Me. It had to be me. It had to happen to me. Maybe I don't pee in the pool. I always make sure I pee before I go into the pool. Because in any way, I think I'd get stage fright if I was trying. Or I would have this face. I think if I was peeing, people would know because I'd be like this. That's my peeing face in case. See, now you know, I mean, we're like that. That's my peeing face. Like that. So... Not that I sit and look at myself in a mirror while I'm doing a pee, but that's how I imagine it to be. I'm not even going to my poo face, but here somebody did actually do a poo, and it was an adult, it wasn't a child. I don't know if I've told you this story. It was before all this madness happened, and I'm up and it was early in the morning, and oh, that's lovely, Vera. What's happened? Oh, suicides. Oh, that's close to my heart. One of my good friends, his son actually committed suicide. It was horrendous, and she'd been asking for help for a long time, and nobody helped. Nobody helped. Yeah. So this time I had been up to the swimming pool, parks my car, and me and this other lady were walking up. Oh, good morning, not nice brisk morning, isn't it? I'm going, oh. And we goes in, and the girl says, the pool's shut. She says you can have a sauna or a jacuzzi or a steam room if you want. She says, but the pool's shut. And she says someone had a little accident. Right, now this is early in the morning, no children were there, so an adult has actually had an accident, and it wouldn't be a pee, so it must have been a poo. There must have been a wild poo swimming about. That's something you don't want when you're swimming, isn't it? Imagine that swimming and there's a poo. It'd been Marlene. It'd been Marlene. So we'd come away for the swimming like that, but we were full of yeah, we were full of questions. See, when you get told that, you're full of questions. I was like, and there used to be this guy up the swimming that always be good morning. He would always talk to me in the morning. Good morning, nice morning, and I've never seen him since. And I think it was him. I think so. Yes, Vera. As I said, one of my friends' sons, and she had been trying to get help for her son because he was threatening suicide quite a lot. And because he was over 18, there was nothing that she could do. She couldn't physically force him into, I don't know if it's rehab, or I don't know where it's in some kind of medical facility. And they just didn't want to know. They just didn't want to know. And then he committed suicide, and it was the most horrendous. See listening to her wail. I mean, a mother that's child's passed. It's just that kind of crying haunts you. That kind of crying sticks in your mind. Hi, ASMR craft video. Yeah. So I mean, that's happened twice. The pool was closed. The pool was closed due to an accident. No, no. For what I'm thinking, it must be a gentleman, because if you were to poo in your swimming cosy, it'd be neatly stuck in there. This is too much information, but yes, Vera. See, when they're adults, there's nothing that you can. There's nothing that you can do. I hope he's realised if he's ever low, I'm here anyway. He can come in and blether with me, and hopefully I can give you a wee laugh and stuff like that. And even if I can't, I can listen to you. Sometimes all you need is someone to listen. And sometimes I know everybody's got family, but sometimes it's easier talking to someone that isn't family, isn't so closely related. Yeah, but someone actually had an accident in the jacuzzi. I swear there was an accident that happened in the jacuzzi. I walked by the jacuzzi one day, and there was floaters at the bottom of it, and it was brown, right? And you shower before you go in, so it's not dirt. And I'm blaming the gentleman again, because if it was a lady, it'd be tucked in. Vera, I must admit, I've had some bad thoughts, especially when I was going through the whole cancer battle, and I thought that I was a goner. Basically, I thought that my life was over. And I think, because my brother, know how my brother's going through like cancer just now. Well, I'd been saying they had found another little bit of cancer, and I think it was his liver. I think it's his liver they found it in. So they're upping his medication, but he's been having a bad couple of weeks, and you do have a bad couple of weeks when you're going through all that kind of stuff. And I remember I wanted to just throw the towel in, but I couldn't, because of the kids and my mum and dad and everything, so they kept me alive basically at the time, because I wanted to end it on my terms, rather than, because I thought I was going to waste away into nothing. Do you know what I mean? I thought I was going to end up in the hospital full of tubes, and my loved ones would see me dying like that kind of thing. So their thoughts were swirling around my head, and it's no joke. It's difficult. Do you know, Sky, I think it's been hard on everybody recently. I don't, because I hear people talking, and I think, God, I've been feeling like that as well. I don't know. I don't know if it's the way the world, if it's all this COVID that we've had to go through, or anything like that, because I've been feeling a bit down and stuff as well. And there's no reason, as I said to you before, people will say to you, what are you depressed for? And there's absolutely no reason that you're depressed, you're just depressed. That's all it is. But people that have never had depression don't understand that. They think that there must be a reason. Do you know what it is? It's all to do with your brain. It's chemical imbalances and all that. And that's why people are on tablets and stuff. And people feel bad about taking tablets. But do you know something? See, if you've got to take the tablets to live happy and healthy, then take the tablets. Oh yeah, but this is a beautiful chat. I love talking to you every day. Everybody's here for each other and positive and everything like that. That's what I love. And I might give you a little laugh sometimes, which is good as well, because I like to make you laugh. Even at my expense. I'll make you laugh. Oh. But anyway, I was good this morning. I did my 60 lengths and then I was out and showered. And I used my crackling mousse, which was lovely. See, after the shower and everything, and that crackling mousse is cold. So, see, putting it on my skin, I was like, well, this is a new sensation. This is good. And no, I had been thinking about putting it somewhere, but I refrained. It might be nippy. Crackling mousse burn. Can you imagine it? Imagine me walking like a cowboy. What happened to you? I was experimenting with this crackling mousse. Yes, thank you, Vera. Sometimes you need to cry, and see, holding it in is worse. You've got to sometimes let it out. I've sat here and cried for no reason whatsoever, just because I felt like a cry, and I felt a bit better afterwards. But see, every time I'm sitting there crying, Poppy will be over and she'll have her face in my face. My dogs are absolutely angels to me. Angels aren't just like in human form, they're dogs and cats and things like that as well. Yeah, I put on a movie. I put on movies and cry. Do you know what film I've cried at every single time? Phenomenon with John Travolta. And I know the end, I know what happens at the end, and every single time I cry. Yeah, animals are amazing. Sky, you're never alone. Never alone. Listen, it's not just something that I'm saying to you. I'm not just saying it. Again, if you feel bad, contact me. I don't mind. I like to talk to you. I mean, there's been sometimes I've come on these live streams and I felt really low, and you have picked me right up. So it's not just me giving to you. You are giving to me as well. Hi, sweet Beth. Good morning, Christine. Or afternoon. It's 1:45 here. Yes, Lucy. See, Phenomenon. I'm like that. I'm like that with Phenomenon because it's a fantastic film as well, and I love John Travolta. Yes, Selena. Doggies and cats are. They know. They know how you feel. They're always over. They're always over in their faces right here in front of my face, and it's all I can see. And I end up laughing, and then they end up licking my face and everything like that. Good morning, sweet. Good morning, sweet Lauren. Oh, the Green Mile Sky. Oh my God, yeah, I cry every time. And that's a fantastic film, isn't it? With Tom Hanks. I don't even know the big guy's name, but he's amazing. Phoenix, I'm a bit annoyed with the Titanic one though, because there was room on that bit of wood for Leonardo DiCaprio. There was room. Kate Winslet, move over. Or take shots each. Marley and Me. I've never watched Marley and Me Phoenix because I know that it's about a doggy, isn't it? See. The Green Mile's fantastic though. What a story it is as well. It's really, really good. Do you know what other film I like? That's it's not a weepy one, but it's another one that I really like. Is Shawshank Redemption. I love that film. That big guy that's I, the big guy that's the prison warden. He's some guy, isn't he? Do you know what he was in that you might not have seen? He was in a film called Highlander, and it is about Scotland and about these immortals, and they had to come to Scotland and do a kind of battle thing, and he was in it, the big prison wardener guy, and he was called the Kargan, a big Russian guy, and oh, he was fantastic in it. And see that whole film, Highlander, it's just Queen wrote the soundtrack to it. Queen wrote it, and it's just Queen songs banging throughout. It's the most amazing film. I love that. Yes, the original Highlander. That's what I'm analysis. That's what I'm talking about. That's the best one. Terms of Endearment. I don't know if I've seen that. Ah, Phoenix. See, I've said to my girls, I've said, see, when it is when my tea's out, sometimes we say, when your tea's out, your tea's out, right? That's what they say, your tea. And I've said to them, see, when my tea's out, you've got all these videos to watch. They'll probably not watch any, they'll be like too sad to watch that. But there's hundreds of videos they can watch. But that can be sad as well, because I don't know if you know the ASMR artist Tingle by Touch. She passed away. I think she actually took her own life as well. She passed away. And see, watching her videos, you're like, what was going on in her mind that she felt so hopeless? Ooh, I'll need to watch that, Rose. I love Jack Nicholson. I love Jack Nicholson. In fact, I watched Jack Nicholson last week on that witchy film, the Witches of Eastwick. Sky, wasn't that shocking about Tingle by Touch? I left a little message on her obituary thing and stuff. I mean, it was shocking because she was so beautiful. I mean, she was gorgeous, and she'd all these animals. She loved animals, and it was just hard to believe. They didn't go into it in detail or anything like that because it is private. But I think we were all kind of took back when it's a YouTuber that you know and you talk to and stuff like that, and that happens. It's kind of shakes you up. Ah, Vera, I love that. The night before Christmas and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. I've actually done a cross stitch of that kind of scene. I'll need to look it out. Robbie, I'm glad you caught my live chat. Oh, the one flew over the cuckoo's nest with Jack Nicholson. That was great as well. And the nurse in it was called Nurse Ratchet. That was it. The nurse's name, Nurse Ratchet. And she was right. She was nasty. But that was sad. That was sad. But the big Indian guy that lifts is it a sink, throws it out the window. Yeah. And he steals. He takes them all out in a boat. He takes them all out in a boat. He hijacks a boat and takes them all. They're all hanging out to sea. And then he's got them all in, and he gets all these hookers and to come into the hospital. Oh no, I didn't see that, Mimi. Nurse Ratchet, she was bad, wasn't she? She was horrible. Even her name sounds bad. HP, thank you so much for coming in. I will certainly pray for you. Have a wonderful day. Is ASMR Craft Well, good night, ASMR Craft Video. Thank you for coming in and spending time with me. Ooh, September. Hi, JC. I'm doing good. How are you? Patch Adams. Is that Robin Williams that's in that? Oh, I love. He would have been at my table as well, my pretend dinner table. Marilyn Monroe would definitely be, Robin Williams would be there as well. At this dinner table, this imaginary dinner table. Of course, Aquaman. He'd be there. Mm. Yeah, Elena, it's kind of sad, Mrs. Doubtfire. It is kind of sad, but I love him when he's doing the Scottish accent because he does it really, really well. He does it well. There's this one clip that goes about, it's on YouTube, and he's talking about golf. And he's got the Scottish accent on, and look at this, digging up my couch, look. And he's talking about golf, and it's hilarious, and he's really, really good at it. It was, run by fruiting. I know. Oh my god. He's so good. Yes, this is Poppy. Look at my baby. This is my wee baby. She got groomed this morning. When I seen the amount of hair I got off her. See if the wee birds would take away all that hair, they would have such a wonderful nest. So they would. So I was watching my series that's on Amazon Prime. It's called The Boys. It's a superhero one. And they've only given us 3 episodes to watch. I want to binge. I want to binge watch. So I'm not getting another 3 episodes to Friday. That's mean. That's just mean, Amazon. I like binging. Do you not prefer binge watching a full series? I do. I like it. Will Hunting Sky. Yes, I remember that as well. That was about the boy that was really brainy, wasn't it? That he was a janitor or something, if I remember. Lucy, she would love kisses. She loves a cuddle and a kiss session. Yes, we call that rearing up, Vera. We call that rearing up when she does that, right? Because she rears up. But I've cut it down to rearing, right? And I say, oh, Poppy's doing a wonderful bit of rearing. And then I shout out really loud, oh, I'm getting a Saturday morning rearing, like that. And my daughters will go, Mum, for God's sake, that sounds a bit dirty. I go, what? She's rearing up. She's going, people don't know that. A Saturday morning rearing is my favourite kind of rear. Sometimes I shout. And them up the top will be like, there she's at it again. She's at it. No, Poppy sits like that for ages. She can sit like that for ages and ages. And she sits in my bed and looks out the window at people up the hill. Hi, sweet Lewis. I hope you're good, Lewis. I hope everything's good where you are. So I've got 4 o'clock. What time's that too? I'll get something to eat before I go. And then we've got to go and get his prescription. Better be ready. I'm fed up sitting in the car and seeing my son coming out the chemist with nothing. They want to get their finger out. The chemist. It's not the chemist's fault, it's the doctor's fault. Yes, I love it. See, I love binge watching. I love it. Like Orange is the New Black. I binge watched that. Breaking Bad. Binged. Oh, it was great. Yes. That sounds fun. I'll not be happy, Phoenix, if it's not ready. I'll have to get out the car. I could phone them first, but see if you're actually there, they kind of move a bit faster. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming in and spending time with me this afternoon. I hope you have a lovely Monday. Remember, I'm always here if you need me. I'm always here. Have a lovely Monday, and I'll be back again to see you tomorrow. I'm going to give you a big kiss now. Bye, everyone.